Alright, I thought I'd ride around and look for some Halloween decorations. Most of them aren't lit up at night. These people here have got some pumpkins and some witches' hats and a wreath on their door. These people here have a couple of pumpkins. These people here have a ghost and some pumpkins and some ghosts on the doors, and there's like witches' feet sticking up out of the flower pot there. Now these people here have a couple of pumpkins out there. Now these people here have some scarecrows and pumpkins sitting on the bell in the front yard, and some scarecrows sitting on the porch in the rocking chairs. And I told folks I'm going to have the scariest yard in my neighborhood at Halloween. I'm going to invite my 3 ex-wives to come stand in the yard. They'll scare all the kids, believe me. People here have their place fixed up pretty good. They got some pumpkins on either side of their steps, and they got lights in the windows. These people here have some ghosts and some pumpkins and a black cat. There's some ghosts that they're hanging from the awning above the front door. And they even got a cemetery right here in the front yard. These people here have a scarecrow in the front door, and they got a couple of pumpkins and some other figurines out there. Here I have a scarecrow sitting on the table behind the pumpkin on the front porch. Just have a jack-o'-lantern on their table. Have a pumpkin on the front porch, a pumpkin between the trees right there, and a cemetery and some skeletons right there. I don't know how good you can see that, but it's there. A deer skull with antlers on their rocking chair. Folks here's got them some pumpkins and a hay bale and a spider out here next to their front porch. And they got pumpkins under the shrubs in front of their house too. Here have a big pumpkin in the front yard and some smaller ones on the front porch. These folks here have some pumpkin between the bushes. I guess those are plants on the front steps of their house. And even the skeleton went riding on the spare tire of their vehicle there. In front of us, when kids run around, they got them a ghost in the tree. People here have pumpkins, a couple of pumpkins, one in the window, and one out here next to their angel. A number of pumpkins and a couple of scarecrows in there on their bench. They just got a pumpkin on the window, a pumpkin in the window, and a trick or treat pumpkin on their door. Scarecrow sitting on the chair. And there's a house over there with a ghost, a pumpkin, a big witch, and some other stuff in the front yard. Slice's Pizzeria over there has some ghosts in the windows there above their door. But this one right here, and keep moving calmly, that's in the traffic circle, has a dragon, a haunted trees, some skeletons, a ghost. There's some other stuff in front of it.